Hi guys, welcome back to Kit Car Direct and MK Sportscars. Well, where are we this week? We're not in the workshop, we are at Malvern 2023, new venue for the Kit Car Show. Awesome place actually, smaller venue than Stoney, but you know what, it's been really busy. But first of all, I'm going to go round and look. Let's check out the MK stand first and the parts side of it. Have a look at each individual car, what we've put on the stand, which has been booming. It's quieting down now, but gives us an opportunity to look at the cars. So first car, we've seen it before, K20, RX5, nice bit of kit, great engine, VTEC power, what's not to like, end of story. Then we've got over here the RX5, customer's car again, but this one we're just starting to do the turbo conversion on, which is down here. We've got the TD04 on there. We just started to show that at the customers and put the intercooler on with stat, how we're doing that as a profile. But that's really nice. That's hashtag Ollie's car, really clean build. And again, it just shows you what you can do at home. These aren't built by the factory. These are built by customers in their garage. So they're sports car built at home. You've got to say, really nice quality, high standards for what you want to achieve. Next car. This was built by us and it is for sale, as it says on the top of the roll cage there. This one, just newly IVA'd. It's a Gen 2 booster. If you're interested in that particular car, I don't think it's sold yet. We've had a ton of interest and people come down, want to test drive in it, but it's still for sale just about at the moment. A couple of good interesting parties. Gen 2 booster, RR chassis, awesome. And in fact, we've had a lot of comments on the purple stripe, something different. I like it. Do you like it? I like it. Then we got Black Panther over here. You've seen it before, I know you have, but it's such a nice clean build. We built this one, Gen 2 booster. It's very similar. It's a Sport 200, as we call it. Very similar to Cup spec, but a few changes. Nose cone's different, rear calipers are different, throttle bodies are different in the sense they're not the angled, they're the straight up ones. These ones, the billet throttle bodies on it. It's got live ECU. Great car, great car. And then we've got a chassis here to show people what's going on and how we make it and what's beneath the skin, because it's all good seeing on the bodywork, but sometimes you just want to see what your kit comes as. So this is how it comes on. We're showing it with the pedal box in, brake lines, fuel lines in. This is a Mazda kit, RX5 base kit. It's going to have a Honda in it, I do believe, as well. K20 going in there as well. Then we've got the parts stand over here. Some new graphics, some great pictures. There's Sylvan, look, getting it proper sideways down there. Some new graphics, we had parts here, done well, that's been awesome. So that's it from here on the MK stand. The rest of the time I'm going to go have a check out what's been going on elsewhere in the show. Okay guys, let's get into the show then. Let's have a look round at Malvern 2023. What we got here, it was quite a different mix of cars really, from Cobra replicas to 7s, etc. We've got Creedon here, the Cobra replica, really nice car actually. Seen this a few times at Stoney's, normally parked next to us on the stand, beautiful colour. Moving along, it's got some part stands here, which is always nice. I know when you like to come to these shows, you don't just want to see cars, you're trying to pick up tools or gadgets or bits and bobs for your build. Well, there is plenty of that. If you're building a kit car and you want to build one of our cars, you can come here and buy all your tools, which is fantastic. Then we move along, we've got more part stands over in the back here. Some auto jumble stuff, which is cool. And again, more parts. Again, can't go wrong. You're building cars or upgrading them, come to these shows. Sometimes you get a bit of a discount. And normally I can get a bit cheaper, which is already good. So if you're looking for anything from a gear knob to a nut and bolt set, you can probably find it here. Then we move on to AK, Cobra replicas. They've got the new GT40. I think that's freshly out of IVA, the GT40. I've got to say, that is a bit of me. That is a great looking car, that GT40. Who can't not like that? It's a killer car. Plenty of Cobras here that they've got on show. Nice to always see a nice selection. You don't see this many together. And then moving on, we've got Simtech here, we've got the Parrot Brothers car. Now if you're into YouTube and you follow us and you're probably looking into do RX5, Parrot Brothers, if you're looking up on YouTube, this is their car that they're building. It's a Mazda base car and he's doing a lot of quirky things in this, having a new loom made, it's going to be turbocharged. It's the RX5 chassis with the FIAKs, doing some really nice bits on that actually as well. Both the guys really into detail. Hook them up on their YouTube channel, it's a really good insight into what you do and how you build a car. Going a bit more extreme than what they normally do, maybe, with carbon bits and flash bits and some custom looms and everything else, but it's going to be a nice car. Then we move on, we've got Harvey here from XES. They're another Essex manufacturer actually, so do a great job. do a 7, do the, I think it's called a Diachi, if I'm creating that correctly. It's some Honda engine-based all-wheel drive car, something new that they're developing. And then obviously their Cobra Vectras, and they're more of a modern twist than the AK. Definitely have different light packs, blacked out pack, really nice clean builds actually. That's fantastic. So I might try and get Harvey. Let's grab a word. Is Harvey, are you free? Here he is, look, so another Essex manufacturer is just going to catch you. How's the show been going, Harvey?
Very well, best show ever for us.
Better than Stoneleigh?
A lot better, a lot better.
I mean, this is what it's been crying out for really, isn't it? So we just need...
Yeah, it needed a bit of fresh injection, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a lot better, a lot better.
Order book going well?
Yeah, very well this weekend.
It's what it's, I mean, we're manufacturers, it's what it's about. We're here to take orders, but...
That's what we're here for.
Got to give us a little bit of insight on that one? Let's have a look. Come on, let's have a chat about there. And now, am I going to pronounce this correctly? Diachi?
Diachi.
No, Diachi.
Yeah.
So what's this all about?
This is called the Diachi Tetra. So this is our take on a 7. Latest Honda Civic engine.
Right.
Direct-to-head turbo, obviously.
Yeah.
And four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive. Now, it's been done before, but what's the difference for you?
It was just we wanted to do it again. And it just adds another model to our, you know, our lineup, as it were.
Looks well engineered anyway under there.
I always liked the way the old four-wheel drive ones drove, where you can just point them into a roundabout, stamp on them, light all 4 up, and off you go.
What's not to like? Well, I'll tell you what, it looks really well engineered. And if they want to know for more information about this sort of thing,
yeah, just give us a shout. Yeah, we've got an open day on Sunday as well.
Excellent. Yeah, I
On
mean,
the 11th.
we are competitors. We build a 7, but we're very different in what we do, aren't we?
Yeah.
Our customer car, your customer base, very, very different. So we do support each other.
Yeah,
there's no reason why. You know, 2 great Essex manufacturers. Essex
we all
build the
buy
best
stuff
car.
off of each other. We make stuff for each other.
Exactly, and that's what it's all about. This is what the industry needs. A bit like this show, which I've been actually really busy. We've been really busy. I've seen your stand's been really busy as well.
Yeah.
But
we're all here to help each other out. It's, you know, we need to keep the industry going.
Yeah, which is why you need to bring your cars, guys, out there and have a look, or come and have a check it out. But yeah, Harvey, your open date. So when is that again? Sunday
Sunday the 11th, next Sunday, week
Sunday
today.
11th, week today. So
yeah.
There you go. Pick him up, phone call, email, Harvey XCS. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Sean.
Enjoy the rest of the show, buddy.
See you later.
Let's roll on next. What we got going on here? If your car's on fire, that's what you need, a fire stick, 100%. So a few of our customers have got them in the cars actually. So also over here, more auto jumbo, which is cool actually, more bits and bobs. Got another GT4 replicas made by Tornado, killer car. God, like, it's a nice looking car that, isn't it? That's a nice looking car. Then we move round into here. We've got, definitely in this bit at the back of the hall here, we've got Adam from Complete Kit Car Magazine in here, selling his wares. If you haven't subscribed or already hooked up to these guys, we've got our edition where you, well, if you're into the K20 build, you can do it. K20 is the next issue. Actually, it comes out in August. It's available in June. Adam here doing his wares, selling his subscriptions. If you haven't already signed up, they do great information, so always worth hooking up on a build. We've got MEV here showing it. I think they're doing a thing outside as well. They're doing really well. Then we've got Dan here, another Essex manufacturer from DJC, with a V-Storm, Subaru-based engine, cracking bit of kit actually, really nicely executed. Dan is precision engineering by trade, and you can tell what he puts into his cars. Attention to detail is really, really nice on these builds. Really, 3-seater if you've got 2 kids, perfect for that. And a really nice Subaru turbo engine in the back here. In fact, I think this is a customer build that he's doing, looking rather nice. Then we've got GBS over here, another 7 replica. Do a lot of stuff with Duratex, etc. as well. Painted car. They don't do gels like we do so much. I think they do a gel coat with plain anti-finish, but more of a painted car. So that's cool. We've got the Hawks. I mean, over here. That's awesome. We see that at Stoney as well. I mean, what's not to like looking like a Lancia replica? I mean, what's not to like? Rally car, sort of spec. That's a great bit of kit, isn't it? For sure. We're over there. Obviously, we've talked about that. We've got more auto jumble here, which is great because you know you never know when you need. Where are you going to find one of them? That one tool that you need. Where are you going to find one of them? That's where you find it. You find it at the shows. All these little bits are absolutely awesome. You ain't going to walk in a B&Q and find out. Then we've got over in the corner here, we've got DAX. I think they're in Belgium now. So they're showing a couple of Cobras that are over there. Don't get confused with DAX and XCS. They are very, very different in what they do. But John, I think he's based in Belgium, used to be an Essex manufacturer, DAX, but now obviously moved away. So then we move along. I think for the final people that are in the hall here, we've got Westfield and Kestrel, and they're here. Next to it is TKC magazine, another magazine if you're into kit cars or those kind of things, track kits and customs. They do a lot of magazine features on those, Steve and the team. They also do, that's a bi-monthly magazine as well, so something a bit different, but all great, you know, information about what's going on in the industry. Yeah, I'd say Westfield, Kestrel, they're here, doing a lot of stuff here with the sort of moving on with the electric stuff, definitely under new ownership. I think they're pushing along. I spoke to one of the owners this morning. Again, we're all trying to support the industry. They're doing a great job supporting that with the Kestrel coming back. I really like that car. It's a, you know, if I was to build a Cobra or this, it's probably something I would definitely look to build. It's a beautiful looking car. Whether it be petrol or whether it be electric, you've got to say it's a pretty car, isn't it? I mean, turn up in Goodwood to this, you would not look out of place turning up into Goodwood. And moving along into here, you know, they've got the classic Westfields here, the FW stuff, Z-Tech and the electric one that they're showing off on there. And it's great to have them back and see them back in the fold. You know, we're great advocates of keeping this industry going. Westfield coming back into the fold, we're super happy about. So what we're going to do now, we're going to check out outside. Right, Malvern outside, let's start rolling with this. I have no idea what it is. I do know it's a Porsche Boxster underneath, but it's something extremely different. And I don't know about you, but that is one set of monster wheels on it. Look at the depth on them. I have no idea, but you can get your hand in there. That is a monster. But I know it's a Boxster underneath. I don't know why it's not inside. I think he had some issues with it as well. But yeah, something unique. I don't even know what it is. Val, there we go. Guys, check it out, look it up. Probably find it on the website. But something I've never seen before. But it's a bit unique. If that's what you're into, turning your Porsche replica or Porsche Boxster into something like that. Looks like a bit of fun. Right guys, Westfield Sports Cars Owners Club here. It's WSCC is short for. Quite a lot of them turned up today actually. It's probably in excess of 100 cars I think turned up while we were here. All manner of things from Z-Techs to bike engines. They've got a nice marquee there for their Owners Club as well, which have done a superb job. But they have always been probably one of the best and sort of well organised owners clubs. So hats off to them. They do a great job with promoting it and joining it on. And the good news is that we've spoken to them, Neil's had a good chat with them, and they're trying to bring maybe other sevens into the fold as well, which would be great because we want the community to grow. So yeah, it's all right having their own brands and everything else, but it's great to see others that they may take on board, other sevens into the fold, because they do a great job promoting the brand and everything else. But also it's all about the people sometimes, isn't it? The cars are one thing, they're fantastic, but you know, what do we do? Because we want to be with people that were, you know, working with these cars. So they're great. It's a great product, they do a great car, but the best thing is they build a community, and the community here, as you can see, loads of them, loads of Westfields here. So fair play to them. We're going to head on over to that side now. Right, so more cars outside. In fact, it's been quite a good turnout today because the weather's been amazing. I mean, look at this, it's amazing. There's lots of other things over here, some smaller clubs. We've got the Sylvia Riots and a few other smaller clubs over there as well. I'm not going to do them all to show you events, a few outdoor events. We've got Quantum, we've got Bertini here as well. And then as you move along outside here, there's been some marquees put up for some of the owners clubs, which is, you know, it's great and something we're aspiring to do and try and support with that. That's great. You've got Spartans here. You've got, I can't even think what that's called now. It's a Scamp, that's it, Scamps over there, which are mini based. Quite a early kit cars, good fun, etc. as well. Then we move over to the Northwest Owners Club. Now Trevor and the team do a great job, and they do it for the hospice, and such good charity work. If you want to join in, Northern Kit Car Club here, that is the Northwest, do a great job, and they are doing Kit Fest. So if you're looking to get into the next kit car scene or whatever, Kit Fest is coming up in August, I do believe as well. All of that they do is putting back into charity. I mean, it's amazing work. They do lots of runs out. In fact, that's Trevor's car there. He's just finished this Cobra, really nice build. Great paint. Now he tells me it's a Mazda colour, and I've got to say that pops. That's beautiful, really nice. So if you want to get into that and then you're into this, Kit Fest, definitely something new onto the scene. It's been going a couple of years, but they're really building that show up, and we want to try and support them with that. So get down there. You can also then do, you know what, you can get down and do the quarter-of-a-mile drag run in your car. I mean, how good's that? So we move along forward here. A few other cars here that they've got, which is great. It's such a mixture. As I say, that club is not about one brand. It's a bit, that's why I like it, because it's about just owning the kit car, and it's the community rather than which one you got, whether you got a Robin Hood, whether you got a Cobra replica, whether you got a Dax, whether you got a low cost, you know, any of those, it doesn't matter, whether it's an MK, whatever you've got, you can be in that club, and that's amazing. Side here, GT40 replicas, what is not to like about that? That is one gorgeous looking car. I mean, they're in the inside as well, but these are ones that have been built. I've got to say, still one of my favourite looking cars of all time. If you watch the film Le Mans, it's amazing, great film. We'll follow it around. It is closing up time, getting nearer that time now, which is cool. But you know, so a few of the cars are going out, heading out. Nice little Dax 427 there, actually heading out. Beautiful paintwork. Got the MK stand. A few of them would turn up today, but they're out. But got a Shaman there on a stand. We did have a few more cars here earlier, but again, we are near the closing up time, so it's sort of people heading out. First opportunity we've had. Going along, we've got some Marlins here, which is a very unique sort of car. But they again, look, nice big marquee there for their owners. They've dug that out there. But most of these are well-established clubs, been going extremely long time. Right, here we are with the Cobra Replica Club as well. I always like these because you see some of the best paint jobs on Cobras. Amazing. You can't probably see this in the picture. This paint is gorgeous. Look at that metallic. It looks probably black in the film, but it's like it's got a pearl in it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I love Cobras for that because they've got the nice curves, really reflects the paint on them as well. But there's quite a few actually here. I don't know how many, I haven't counted them up. There's 30 Cobras maybe that was here earlier. Really nice call with a hard top actually. Look at that. That just looks absolutely great. I love a Cobra. You know, maybe it's a bucket list thing for me to tick off one day, but great looking cars. You've got quite a few of them here, all mixture. If you're into Cobras and things like that, you come to the show, look, you get to see 20 or 30 Cobras all in one place. Where do you get to see that? Very, very rarely. So yeah, great. I mean, look at these engines. Awesome. Beautiful. Looks like a small block in there or some form. Big V8. Nice noise, what's not to like? Right, more cars. This is the Hawk Owners Club. Again, something different. It's like a Morgan, isn't it? Really cool looking car actually. Again, some of the paint jobs, that's a beautiful paint job. Really nice cars. Again, if you want to come down to these shows, you get to see every make and model of kit car. You know, when you've got a weather and a day like today, big turnout actually. Like Stoney always used to be really, really cool. Because you had lots of outside cars and that's what everybody wants to see. It's great, this is just the same principle. Same principle is here. They had some stunt shows here. It's gone off now. We've been caught to see it earlier, but they had some bikes jumping on ramps and stuff like that as well, which is really cool. And I've got one little car here that's a bit unique. I've not seen, I think it's the first time I've seen it in a while. It's got a really nice three-wheeler. Look at this. What? That is cool. Suzuki Gixxer 1000 in that. That's a really nice blue. I like that. Single seater. I bet that goes like Billy-O. It'd be very light. Awesome little bit of kit actually. Something different. LEDs in there as well. Really cool. Nice little LED lights all the way around. Even got the bike panniers on the back. That's cool, look. It's a nice touch. Nice front end actually. Bit unique. Right guys, also outside here, not only is it cars, kits, parts as well, but if you building a car or you've already got a car, you need to insure it, don't you? To get it on the road, even maybe track day insurance and things like that as well, other bits as well. They are diving into, well, A-Plan is probably the place to go to. Carly and her team and everything else, they've been here all weekend, servicing the market, they've got teas, coffees on board, but also trying to help you out with your policy, trying to get the better rates as well, but also making sure you're properly insured. So if you're getting into a kit or you're building an MK, come and look us up, we definitely support A-Plan and we get you into that as well. And also if you're a previous owner and insurance is about to due up, give these guys a call. You never know, they may be saving you some money. Well, that's Malvern 2023. What a great show, what a great turnout. I'm going to say thank you to all the customers that come and bought parts, but also the people who placed orders. I'm looking forward to seeing you come down to the factory, go out for some test drives as well. We've got open days, open evenings, all booked up as well. So that's going to be absolutely killer. But I've got to say, Malvern, we was a bit apprehensive about going into a new venue, but I wasn't here yesterday. Apparently it was mobbed yesterday. Today I've been here and I haven't stopped talking. I've got the driest mouth because we've had quite a lot of interest and a lot of people in this hall. It's the perfect size venue actually for a show like this. It's enough, you know, for you to be able to spend a bit of time here, 3, 4, 5 hours, and then you can kid off for the rest of the day, go outside, have a look. Events going on. Peter and the National Show guys have done a great job outside organising that, some events for you to look at as well. So that's it guys from Malvern. We will be at Newark as well, so look out for that, and we're going to do something a little bit more special at Newark. So that's it, signing off here from MK Sportscars and Kit Correct from Malvern 2023.